Hey Kurt, Jesse, sorry it took a little while to get this out to you guys, but I just want to do this real quickly so I'm not bogging you down with details. Sure, a lot of this stuff you already know. So I did a quick search for roof repair, Tampa, Florida. This is a very, very common term. A lot of people are doing roof repair more often, but there are other terms, roofing contractors, and then there's Tampa roofer. So these are terms that Google is already telling us that it's good to rank for because they're already trying to complete it for us. So that's telling us a lot of people are searching for these particular cities. That being said, we are searching for Tampa because that's where your that's where your website was, Tampa Bay Roofing. Uh, Sorry about this. Hold on a second. Yeah, sorry about that. That was my SEO software that shows me. See these stuff up here? It tells you everything about the website that you want to know, page rank, how many pages, and so forth. So, anyways, Revjew, Tampa, Florida. You're not on the first page, as you already know. So, um, you also have these local map listings that are worth their weight in gold. Like this Larry Miller guy, he's killing it. He's got 22 reviews. Um, I guarantee you, the people who are searching roof repair in Tampa, they're hitting this guy a lot because he's number one in this spot. I think this is his map. Yeah, this is his map listing. And then you got Westfall and Tampa Roofing. They recently dropped the 7 pack. It used to be 7 listings here down to 3. So they only show 3 listings now instead of 7. So it's harder to get your spot in there, but it's something to think about. I know you said you were in Bay City. I'll get to that in a second. So I did look up your website, tampabayroofing.com. Uh, and it's actually not a bad looking site. You got a little slideshow here. I like the fact that you have a phone number nice and big right here. That always helps with conversion. You get your name nice and big right here for people to see. Dombroski Roofing. And then you have interlinking to the pages. So I mean, you click here, that's a good thing to have. But your content is a little low. Like this here, Google is not going to trust this kind of content. Uh, they don't think it's showing authority on the web. And by authority, as I mean is, if say you search anything online like uh, Rhonda Lucy, you search the, you get the authority right away. See, number 2 spot is Wikipedia. She just had the big fight this weekend, and so Wikipedia is telling Google we are the authority on Ronda Rousey. And so just look at all the content as you scroll down. Google trusts that and they put it up in the first page every single time. And then all these citations and sources and it's jam packed with information. So I'm not saying we should make your site jam packed with information, but you need a lot more content than this if you want to rank. This stuff down here in the old days, I noticed website designed by Strategic Web Design. In the old days, this used to matter. This is called meta tagging, and you would tag at the bottom, and then you would put these cities on the bottom, and it would meta tag and try, hopefully get you to be found in those cities. It doesn't work anymore. Google doesn't put any emphasis or gives you any votes for doing this. This is old school. Uh, if you look at my roofing site that I use, send you uh, those leads. Man, I can't type tonight for some reason. If you notice on my site here, I'm targeting, my headline is targeting those keywords. So I got roof repair in here, I got Largo Roofing Company as the top, and then right away the first couple of sentences is talking about my roofs and where I like to target, St. Petersburg, Largo, or more. I have a email form right away on the first page. So when people get onto their phones, they'll see this right away. And then look at all this content. I just have lots and lots of content. It just keeps going down all the way down. And then you notice down here, I don't have any meta tagging. I don't have any listings down here because Google doesn't care about this anymore. Google cares about content. They care about real authority on the web content. So that's something to think about with your website here. Now, you said you didn't know if you had access to the site. I don't know, what these guys are doing with your website now. So if you're able to get this domain name and keep this domain name from these guys and get it back, then we can use your domain name, apply it to a brand new website build, and I would do it exactly like this one with all these pages. I mean, look at all these pages. I'm covering every single service imaginable, and all of these have loaded up content as well. Each page has a phone number, nice and big and bold, and each page has a uh, web form right in front of someone's face so they can see it right away. So I can build you a site like that and do all that and then get you ranking much quicker and much faster in the Tampa area. It'll take some linking, which is one other thing I want to show you is Tampa. This is a Majestic software we use, so I put your URL in there, and Google pays attention to this stuff now big time. You don't have any citations on this website, meaning there are no social sites, not like Facebook, but there's social signals sending citations, yellow pages, brown book, all that stuff. They're not paying attention to the site, and Google doesn't trust your site. So basically, you're at a zero, and your backlinks are at zero. So you don't have really much backlinking at all. You might have some on your root domain, which is sometimes what some web companies do. You have one. So you have one on your root domain and you have a citation. So that being said, these guys, Larry Miller Roofing, let me pause it one more time. All right, so here I am on Larry Miller Roofing. He has rooferstampa.com. So when I copy his site and I put it in here, Majestic, paste, search, and you'll most likely see the difference. Yeah, see now he has, let's go to the root domain. He has 23 backlinks though, and 24 on the root domain, 13 citations. But look at his trust flow, it's still 0. So this is good news, man. If you really serious about this and want to get a site ranking really good in Tampa, we can beat this guy because I know how to build backlinks. I know how to do the backlinking strategy and create it specifically just for you. You don't share these links with anybody else. And these links, they talk about your website. And what I mean by that is I'll copy my site, the Largo Roofing Company. Paste it in here. And you'll see that I got a 22 on a trust flow and a 29 on a citation. So I have lots of citations and I'm getting really good trust with Google, and my backlinks are right here, 175 backlinks. And I created all these backlinks by myself that only talk about my website. I'm not sharing these links with anybody else. So that's the power of what we do. That's what we like to do. That's how I got my Largo Roofing Company site to show up really fast. So that's it in a nutshell. I don't want to bore you with more stuff here, but that's basically what you want to do to beat these guys and to get your site ranking. And you're also in Bay City. I can build you another site in Bay City. I can just make you dominate the Tampa Bay area. If you want to go north in Florida, I can build you another site, Jacksonville, Orlando, and just all similar to this, but targeting that keyword in those cities. So the sky's the limit. That's just been a bit in a nutshell. Okay, ma'am? I don't want to take more time. I'll talk to you tomorrow or soon when you give me a call. All right, ma'am? Talk to you later.